back to Behind the Entertainment Scene. And I have my fabulous co-host, Antonio Carnota.
Hello, Stephanie.
And we have a new guest, Salve Vargas Edelman. She's an internationally known entertainer. She's the creator producer of her own show, Isla Vegas, the Ninth Island, all about the Philippines.
Yes, yes.
And, okay, so you wanted to play a song for her, Antonio.
Dahil sa'yo, nais kong mabuhay. Dahil sa'yo, hanggang mamatay. Welcome, 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 welcome.
Salamat. Yes.
Salamat.
Welcome, Salve. So nice to have you
Thank
here.
you for having me here, Stephanie.
I have to say, your outfit is fabulous. And those boots, Antonio had the instincts to play.
One of these days, this book, I wanna walk
right
over you. Beautiful boots.
Yes,
Beautiful
they
boots.
are fabulous. Fabulous.
Thank you.
Just love them.
Really.
Thank you so much for coming on our show.
my
We're just
pleasure.
thrilled to have you. And I watched a couple episodes of your show, and it's just so entertaining
Yes.
and so interesting. So many different aspects that I was learning about the Philippines, and I didn't know how many islands did you say that there were?
7,107 islands.
I had no idea. When I heard that, I was like, my jaw dropped open. I had no idea. That was so
And we have
interesting.
87 dialects.
Dialects, 87 dialects.
Yes.
Wow, that is fascinating.
Ilocano, Tagalog, and many others.
It's such an educational, fun show.
Yes,
so
it
you
is.
must be so proud of it.
Yes, I am. And you know, it's also getting the community involved.
Yes.
So we have so many different communities, and we also have an exciting, event. And sometimes we would go to different festivals, and we film them.
That is
and
wonderful.
Brett is so wonderful putting them all together.
Yes, Brett Hansen. Yes,
Yes.
we're going to have him on the show later.
Cool.
Yes,
later
yes,
on in
amazing.
the season. So I noticed, so I was watching some of the different artists, like with the sticks on the floor.
Tinikling?
And and I was watching the dancers go across them. I thought, oh no, they're going to hit the feet. And they didn't every time. They're so good. They're
Yes.
just professional. And
That's our national dance. It's called Tinikling.
oh my goodness.
It's beautiful,
It is
beautiful.
beautiful. And the outfits, they showed the outfits, and they were explaining what the outfits were and how they were made out of different things, and
Yes.
on the men and the women, and
And how do they
everything.
how do they do the dresses and all the things?
Yeah.
How do they do that?
Well, you know, in the Philippines,
Yes.
it's so nice to have a seamster or the dressmaker.
Oh.
When I go to the Philippines, I always bring materials, and it's custom made. It's beautiful.
Yes,
They're
it's
so
beautiful.
creative.
Absolutely beautiful.
Very
Yes.
creative.
Yeah. Are the costumes heavy? They don't look heavy. They look light.
Very light.
Yeah.
It's
they look
made of
light.
pineapple fiber.
Oh, okay.
We call it
okay.
husi. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very nice. That is amazing. That is amazing. So,
And the clothes there, because one time I was playing piano in Virginia for there was a typhoon at the Philippines, and they gave me a Barón Tagalo, and I was
Yeah.
wearing a Barón Tagalo, and I was singing these Filipino songs, beautiful songs. It was beautiful.
Yes.
It's very original, the clothes from the Philippines.
Yes, even some of the dignitaries, prime ministers, presidents of different countries, they wear them whenever they
wear
go to
Barón
the
Tagalos.
Philippines. Yes.
Yes. A
well,
lot.
I just had to imagine Antonio in Filipino garb.
He's handsome.
He would look really good in it.
Because you know, in the Philippines, where we were under the Spanish regime for over 330 years.
Yes.
So we have a lot
Sorry
of
about that,
mestizo.
Yes.
Yes. So what inspired you to start your show, and how did that all come about?
I'm the founder and president of the Rising Asian Pacific Americans Coalition for Diversity.
Oh, okay.
And
Tell us about that.
So what it is I used to work for the Bureau of Census. We count people.
Yes.
And there was a need. I came here in 1995, and there was no Asian Cultural Center. It was just a sign, so that became my mission. It took me 17 years to get 2 buildings from the city.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
wonderful.
So what I've done is we started with 3 countries,
Okay.
China, Philippines, and Samoa. Now
Okay.
we have over 57 countries.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
That's impressive. Very
Thank you.
impressive.
Thank you.
Admirable. Your
This is
discipline.
this is a woman of action.
Oh,
here,
yes, for
you
sure,
know.
yes.
Yes, and very persistent too.
Yes.
Yeah, it
absolutely.
takes patience and persistence and perseverance.
What kind of activities do you realize there?
Oh, we have annual youth leadership conference. We also have the festivals and luau at Lorenzi Park. We have so many community events that we do there.
Okay, let's take a quick commercial break and we'll talk some more about this. You want to take us to a commercial break? Welcome back to Behind the Entertainment Scene. We have our wonderful guest, Salve Vargas Edelman, and we have my fabulous co-host, Antonio Carlota.
Yes.
Yes.
And now we are, with our imagination, we are going to the Philippines with this beautiful and elegant lady.
Yes, we
beautiful.
are. We are. So you were telling us about your cultural centers that you've developed and everything, and then your TV show developed out of that.
Yes.
And you have performers on there, and you interview performers.
I have co-hosts, and they are
You
the
have a co-host,
ones
and-
that interviews them.
Yes.
And then me, what I do is select the different cultural performers
Okay.
and from different countries.
Yes.
So that's what I did. And as a matter of fact, I invited community leaders to bring in their cultural dance groups
Oh,
from
okay.
different communities.
That was going to be my next question. How did you find all of these performers? Because they're from all over.
I'm so involved with the community. I'm
Yes.
also an international performing artist.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Wonderful.
I
Okay.
started in 1971 in the Philippines.
Okay.
I started as a, Joan Baez style kind of thing, folk songs.
Uh-huh.
And then I went to Japan. I was, there was a talent scout in the Philippines, and he wanted me to perform in Japan. So I did. And then from there, I saw a talent scout from Europe. So from Japan, I went to Europe.
Oh,
And
very nice.
so I did a lot. There were 18 groups from the Philippines, and we performed there in Europe.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's how it started. So I've always been, a national patriotic singer. I sing national anthems, both U.S. and Philippines.
Yes.
And then I also, I just share my God-given talents in the community.
Yes.
If they need someone, then I go over there. And as a matter of fact, yesterday we had a cultural awareness for everyone at Alexander Dawson School. And it was so fabulous because all the cultural performers from different countries were there. And it's so nice to see the kids. They started, you know, the what you call it, the Lord of the Dance, and they did that from Ireland.
Yes.
So I sang Dahil Sa'yo.
Oh,
I
right.
invited everyone to dance. Cha-cha, rumba, you know,
Yes.
and everybody came and danced. Isn't that beautiful?
That is
Yes, it's
wonderful.
So
That
that's
is
how
beautiful.
I would like to do that every time we have an event. And so at the Culture Center, we always have Disco Fever, or we have Luau at Lorenzi Park, anything to do with the community, to bring everybody together.
So how did you get your start in performing personally?
I've always been, a ham, so to speak.
We don't know anything about that, do we, Antonio?
So I started when I was 5 years old in the Philippines. I started singing already and performing on TV and all that. So we have, Uncle Bob's, TV show, Eskwelahan Monti, which is a little school. So I did that. I started that, and then I didn't go to school or anything. It's just a natural talent. It's a
Yes.
gift from God.
Yes.
So that's why I
Sure,
always
for
share
sure.
it whenever
Yes.
somebody needs someone, MC, speaker, singer, I'm there.
Okay, so you're a speaker too?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
MC, a speaker, and all that.
Okay, so you have all of
Yes,
the
and you,
different things.
I can imagine that because you feel the passion, you like to help too. Do you
Yes.
like to help?
Yes.
Yes.
And how do you feel when people are thankful with you?
Oh, I feel so elated because when someone comes over and appreciate your music, and that's like, wow, that is the epitome of an entertainer. Because when I sing, I like people to dance.
Right.
Yes.
What is your favorite kind of music to sing?
Disco. I'm a disco
Disco.
queen. I'm a disco queen.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, the thing that I wanted to share is that I was also an international performing instructor,
Oh.
and I have taught over 100 kids in the Bay Area how to sing, how to perform, and how to have a stage presence.
Yes.
Fabulous.
The whole thing about performing. I
And
taught them.
Before we finish, we need to ask you, can you give us a website or any way to contact you and
Yes.
see your work in internet, please?
Yes.
Yes.
It's www.rapacd.com.
IRPRCD.com.
rapacd.com. Yes.
Wonderful.
Okay, and they can reach you through
Yes,
that.
they can
Yeah.
reach, and we have all the community events there.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Well,
wonderful.
it was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so
We
much.
really enjoyed
Salamat.
it so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Salamat po.
And we wish you much success in your future endeavors as your cultural director and everything, and in your show and everything like that.
Thank you, Stephanie,
Yes.
for having. I'm so
Absolutely.
delighted to be here on your show, and hopefully we can do it again.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
absolutely.
Yes, of course.